You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. By going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com, you can make this possible.
All right, y'all. You know what time it is.
No charcoal grills are allowed.
Why? I got you, bro.
Illegally selling water without a permit
On my property.
Whoa! Hey!
You don't live here. I'm uncomfortable.
Y'all, what is it about the N-word that crazy-ass white people find so fascinating? These two not only love the N-word, well, just check this out.
Hey, niggers! Because the smell, they don't work, so we should bring back slavery to whip them niggers. Bring back the KKK! Woo! People like black people.
Bring back slavery to whip them niggas and bring back the KKK. Oh, I cannot wait to see when these two fools don't get into their college of choice, Cleo.
Well, I'm not sure they're not going to get into the college of their choice. We'll see. Because there's people already on some of these campuses, the Ivy League campuses, with those perspectives, but they're usually a little bit more discreet than these two women. Were they drunk or were they just being freestyling? I mean, I can't tell what was really going on, but as I say all the time, these kind of perspectives were cloaked once upon a time, but now people are being very blatant with them, and I think that white folks are frustrated about what looks like a shift in the color of power in this country. So we're going to see more of this, and of course, not everybody has a camera, so we're missing some of the best moments when the camera wasn't present. So stuff doesn't surprise me, not at all.
Yeah, Kelly, but I love it when they do roll the cameras.
I mean, it helps us see exactly who people really are, right? And what's fascinating to me that people don't necessarily mention, but it's there, these are children who obviously got this kind of rhetoric from somebody, maybe a parent, maybe a mentor, but somebody older than them that is within, you know, possibly even my generation. So to say that racism is dead because of Obama, that whole spiel that was happening, you know, between, you know, 2008 and now, basically, you know, it's just not true. It's a bunch of crap. So, you know, once again, teenagers, white teenagers learning how to be racist from somebody who was a racist, and, you know, circle continues.
So, Roland, this is trash. This is trash. We can call it trash because
they're
probably evangelical.
What did you say,
evangelical.
They're probably evil angels, right?
Yeah, so let's just go ahead and call this trash. Trash in its rawest form. But I cannot help but think that something, and I don't know what is this tendency, and maybe, you know, maybe racism really does explain it, but there seems to be just such exaggerated effort to be as provocative as you can be. I mean, the notion that we're talking about bring back slavery, what does that even mean? You know, you want black people enslaved, you want us hung from trees, you want our mothers and sisters and daughters
It means we want to stay in power.
You want us hogtied to
Right.
It means we want to stay in power, and we don't want you black people interrupting our
status quo.
Our status and our privilege. You get on our nerves, so we're acting out.
Again, as I say, this is trash, so let's just call it trash for what it is. But I can't help but think that
But it's no less trashy than the last story about the evangelicals.
I think those are totally different because they're not being offensive. The evangelicals weren't being offensive against black people.
Well, they speak in code. They speak in code.
Well, let's not talk about...
They speak in code, and these white women were not.
Melik, I dare say you offensive to black folks when you don't say a damn thing about racism, but you call yourself a pastor.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I forgot, because journalists generally don't ask those questions that they want in the article. But this is trash.
What the hell?
What?
Well, you were just, you know, they didn't ask about those things.
He didn't say that. He said it didn't make the paper.
Can you ask
They might have asked him.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. As Cleo clarified, those things didn't make it to copy. So they didn't want those things actually made in, if they talked about it, they didn't want that actually in the article.
Stay on subject.
Well, I'm just making a point about, you said that those things were actually racist. I mean, well, the discussion was about what these crazy, trashy girls said, but Cleo actually switched to actually talk about what the evangelicals said.
I nuanced
I'm
it.
just
I think they're
trying
all the same
look,
thing.
I'm just here so I won't be fined, Roland.
Wow.
So you won't be
Like,
who?
I know. I know what you're talking about.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, you've heard me talk a lot about marijuanastock.org. Why? Because I want to keep you informed of investment opportunities that make sense. We've all watched the growth of the cannabis industry. A recent report by New Frontier Data estimates the global cannabis market at more than $340 billion. We know that marijuana legalization is sweeping the country state by state. We also know that marijuana has a good cousin, the hemp plant, with a much higher concentration of CBD. That means hemp gives you all of the medical benefits of marijuana without getting you high. Until recently, hemp farming was practically illegal in the United States and heavily regulated by the DEA. However, the 2018 Farm Bill changed all of that, making it legal to grow hemp CBD in the U.S. and creating one of the largest commodities worldwide. Folks, they need land to grow all of the plants. This is not rocket science. It's real simple. It's an incredible investment opportunity, and that's where our friends at 420 Real Estate come in. Their business model is simple. They buy land that supports hemp CBD grow operations and lease it to licensed, high-paying tenants. That's right, they are hemp CBD landlords, and you can get in on the action. My friends at 420 Real Estate decided to do something special for the Roland Martin Unfiltered fan base. Originally, the minimum investment level was $500. Right now, you can invest in this crowdfunding campaign for as little as $200. That's right, anywhere from $200 up to $10,000. Let me recap. This is a $340 billion industry that is still growing. And you can participate with as little as $200. To invest, go to marijuanastock.org. That's marijuanastock.org. Get in the game and get in the game now. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.